everyone. This is my first not video, but audio. I have a topic in my mind that I want to talk about for a while, and it's not something new that you have not heard about or knew about. Every single person who's going to listen to this say, "Oh, so what? We heard this, we know it." But it's for my own sanity, and I wanted to take it out of my chest. These days, a lot of people and a lot of things are going around the world, not nice things. And one of those is racism. And this word is, to me, is bothering me a lot because everybody is calling others that they work against them. And this is what I don't understand. We're all human. And God, I do, yes, believe in God, created us all different, created us with different skin tone. He created us with different skin color. He's created us with different body structure, with hair texture. So the reason why I'm saying this is that we should be living together harmoniously. Even animals are different. There are so many canines, but they're not the same. They're all different. Anything is different. Trees are different. Everything is different. There is not one single thing that looks like the other. I personally lived in Sudan and all born, studied for some time in Sudan. All my colleagues there, Sudan is by the way in Africa, for those who doesn't know where it is, and my colleagues were African, meaning they're brown, they're black in color, and they're Muslim in religion. So I don't understand these things now that when they say Islamophobia and then Christian against Muslim, Muslim against Christians, and all of this in my mind is stupid. And there I lived with my neighbors that are Muslim, my colleagues. We were there living so peacefully. We respected each other, we liked each other, we protected each other, we enjoyed each other's company, we used to go to each other's houses, we treated each other brothers and sisters, we ate the same food, we celebrated our different festivals, whether they were religious or cultural. Then I moved to Egypt, and the same story. I had many friends there that were Muslims, and they were there always for me to protect me. They supported us, and we enjoyed their company. We spent so much great times there. Now I come to Canada, and they say Canada is diversified, that has diversity. Where is this diversity? What are you talking about? When you are trying to segregate people by their color, by their religion, by their race, by their sexual orientation, by so many things. So creating just segregations between people and separation. This is not called diversity. And just for people to understand this, these are created by governments. And why do governments and politicians make this? Because they have control. It's called divide and conquer. That is how they conquer, when they divide people and make them in smaller groups. But imagine this, we all live together harmoniously and loving each other. Can you imagine the power we have united? It's amazing. If we can live so peacefully, we can learn from each other differences instead of targeting and hating and killing. Because at the end of the day, we're the one who's suffering, each single one of us. No one wins in this. The ones who wins are the politicians, governments, and people who sell the weapons. These are the people who are really winning in this. Because whatever is happening now here in Canada is not a good thing to start saying hatred against people with all kinds of differences, whether they're indigenous, whether they're Muslim, whether they're black, whether they're white. This is all wrong. We should all live peacefully. And that is by respecting those who are different than us and not forcing everybody's belief on the other. So if you're Muslim, I respect you. If I'm Christian, you respect me. I respect you as black, you respect me as white, indigenous, Chinese, Asian, South Asian, East Asian, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The other thing, LGBTQ. So if religiously I don't approve about it, you should not force me to approve it, to feel comfortable. If I'm respecting you, I'm dealing with you as a human being, regardless of what you believe in, then that should be okay. And by the way, I've dealt with many, and they really, really like me because I respect them, and there is boundaries, and this is where the boundaries are. There is, for every single person, there is boundaries. As long as we respect these boundaries, we can live freely in a decent life. But what's happening and what governance is doing is making us living just to kill and attack and hate. For what? Life in this earth is going to end, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, it's going to end. You're going to die one day. I'm going to die. Everyone will die. We came to this earth with nothing, and we're going to leave it with nothing. So why don't we make our living worthwhile with love, respect, peace, and happiness? Until my next audio, hope you will subscribe and listen to my next audio.